So this light is completely. There we go. Hope y'all can see me. So I'm having a little recap of my day. You know, at the end of the day, I kind of recap just to make sure that I didn't miss shit. You know what I mean? So today I drove Uber and I picked up a parent and his daughter, and it was so crowded on the highway. I was like, let me take the feeder road because I might get them there quicker. Not a good decision because I literally had to count the minutes that they were in the car. I'm like, this is just fucking ridiculous. So I'm gonna just tell you what happened. I am not a parent, but my opinion does matter, and I'm gonna tell you why it matters. So this little girl, I guess she had a cell phone. She's between the ages of 9 and 11. She had a cell phone. So she's sitting in the back and she's texting. And he's like, who are you texting? And she's like, I'm texting the soccer team. And he was like, how could you be texting the whole soccer team? You are texting the entire soccer team. And she was like, yeah, Dad, it's the soccer team. So, all right. The only thing I want to say here is that parents have every right to look at their kids' phones and see who the hell they texting. Because sometimes these little girls be texting grown-ass men. So, yes, I understand the precautionary in that situation. So, then she had to explain to him, like, you know, one text message can reach all of them. So, he was like, so you're going to text 30 people on the team, all 30 people? And she was like, no, it's just 9 of us in a group. We chat about soccer. And so he was like, I don't like that. You're not going to be allowed to do that. I'm like, damn, this little girl can't even text the soccer team. So then she texts, I guess, her mom. And he was like, you don't need to text her. I'm on the phone with her. And I was like, damn, this dude don't want her, this little girl to do nothing. So we're riding and we're riding and we're riding. I mean, every single topic that came up, he had a problem with it. He was like, are you even allowed to use your phone in school? And she was like, sometimes our teachers allow us to take our phone out to look up things, you know, to Google things, like if we're in science class or something like that. And so he kind of like grunted at that, like he wasn't happy about that. And then she said, we use it in reading class. And he was like, why would you use your phone in reading class? And she was like, because we play music. And he was like, I don't like that. If you're supposed to be reading, why are you playing music? And she was like, Dad, it drowns out the other noise. And he was like, I don't like that either. I'm calling the teacher because you guys are listening to Pandora in your class. Or you're not listening to Beethoven's symphony, are you? And she was like, what? No. A mess. A mess. Just a mess. Then he said he didn't like something else. I can't remember. I mean, every fucking thing, just, he didn't like it. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. And I'm like, and then he kind of like got a little cocky and he was like, your dad's tough, ain't he? He's tough, ain't he? No, your dad's an asshole is what he is. And I'm going to tell you why. I grew up around people on my street whose parents, preferably one of the persons that I used to be a friend with, I grew up with somebody whose parents didn't want them to have no outlet. They wanted them to go to an all-girls school. They wanted them to not date boys. They didn't want them to give their phone number out. No boys calling the house. No nothing. You know, this is before social media and stuff like that. I'm in my 30s. Okay, those turned out to be the biggest hoes. The biggest hoes. You know, and then they kind of frowned and looked down on my mom because when I wanted to walk to the store with my friends or go to the mall or do things like that, my mom always let me go. Let your kids have some freedom. My mom always say, I have to trust me and I have to trust you. I have to trust the fact that I raised you to have enough sense to know right from wrong. And then I have to trust myself to let you go ahead and go. Now, was it times where my mom didn't let me go places? Yes, but I can't remember none because she let me go. She let me go. And you know why? Because my grandmother didn't let her go as much as she wanted to. Now, did she turn into a hoe? I don't know. I don't know. That ain't none of my business. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, it's the people who hold their kids back from so much and want to try to protect them from everything. You're not gonna protect these kids, because what it's gonna do is make them more curious, and they're gonna want to find things out through the internet. You're not gonna be there 24 hours out the day to try to monitor every single thing that's going on with this child. You know, and you could tell from the situation between him talking to the mother on the phone and the little girl. You know, it's like the mom isn't as, uppity about the situation as the dad is. But I don't know. It was just too much for me. It's just too much. I just don't understand why some people just want to just they don't want to let their kids live at all. You know what I mean? And then kids are in school all day. They're not allowed to have their phones. And of course, once they leave school, what they want to do? They want to get on their phone. Even when I didn't have a cell phone. Well, I had one in the 7th and 8th grade, but when I was when I didn't have it before I got it, I would always go home and get straight on the phone. That's what I always wanted to do. That's what girls want to do. They want to communicate with their friends. I mean, parents think that, oh, you just saw this person at school. Yeah, but y'all was learning. Y'all didn't get to have no fun. Now we out of school and we still friends and we want to do shit. We want to talk on the phone. We want to go places. I don't know. I just think that parents, some people get older, they don't follow technology, they don't understand the wave of the future, and we're the kids that are coming up now, they're not the same kids that they were when you were in school, when you were that age. And people say it hasn't changed that much. It has changed that much. These kids are smarter, wiser, quicker, faster. They want to learn, and they are going to learn with or without your permission. So stop being so damn uptight with these kids, man. I wouldn't want to spend no time with him. I was wondering when they first got in the car. I told myself, I said, this little girl don't want to go with this man. And I knew it was her dad. It didn't seem like a bad situation or unsafe situation. But I said, she don't want to go home. And so I'm smart, because as time progressed, I heard him talking to the mother on the phone, and he was like, I told her she could spend a night tonight too. I don't understand why she don't want to, because you don't want her to do shit. She is a young lady. She's up and coming. I'm pretty sure if she was at home with her mom, she could talk on the phone to her girlfriends in school or whatever, in between the little hours before they go to bed and do their homework, stuff like that. Kids don't want to be so kept in captivity, man. That's not fun. That's not a childhood. That's not growing up. So that's my rant today for Uber. Out of all my Uber. Oh, and I Ubered a girl to the strip club today. Tonight was her first night being a stripper. I told her, don't worry, you're going to do good. You got to encourage everybody, man. I was like, shit, because I hope you go in there and make more money than I did driving Uber, because this is going to be today. So that's what happened with me today. Peace and blessings, you guys.